What is up, everybody? Welcome back to What If Boise State joined the Pac-12. We are over halfway through Season 2. We're actually probably two-thirds done, actually, with the second season of this. And my job security is probably not great, if I'm being honest. We'll actually take a quick peek at that. 36%. Oh, boy. It has been a rough season this year. As you can see, the Boise State Broncos 5-3, now unranked after falling to unranked BYU at home, following the defeat of the #1 team in the country in Boise. Stanford came in, they lost, and now Boise State unranked after 2 weeks. It's been a rough season. It has been a struggle. Just to even be 5-3 feels like kind of a small miracle. This week, though, we have to go on the road. We have to play Oregon State, who is number 21 in the nation. They are 5-1. We will go over here to the ESPN Top 25 polls. I think we're going to be... Well, no. Well, 2 of our losses are out of conference. Never mind. Anyway, Auburn remains... Oh, my goodness, pardon me. Auburn remains number 1 with Oregon right behind them. Oklahoma, Mississippi State, Pittsburgh rounding out your top 5. Michigan and Miami University. Miami University beat us. They have 1 vote for being the #1 team in the country at 7-0. They beat us. Texas A&M, Stanford, Alabama. You can see Texas A&M fell a few spots down to number 8. Alabama, Notre Dame, Florida State, Arizona State, Penn State, Arkansas, Wisconsin, Ohio State, Oklahoma State, Washington, Utah, Oregon State. Little run of Pac-12 schools right here. South Carolina, Nevada, UCF, and Boston College. A lot of unranked, previously unranked teams in the polls in that bottom 5, including Oregon State, who we face this week. Additionally, Boise State dropped all the way from 15th to out. Southern Miss, Virginia Tech, and Michigan State all dropped as well. Fresno State, Maryland, Miami, TCU, Nebraska, North Carolina also received votes. Boise State barely hanging on there, getting any votes at all. It's been a rough season. I'd be surprised if I make it out of this as the coach. But there you go. Really quickly, we'll take a look at the conference standings. There is Boise State in 3rd. We have a conference record of 4-1. We are 5-3 overall, but 4-1 in the conference. Not terrible. We're behind Oregon, Washington, ahead of Stanford, Oregon State, and Washington State. We still have to play Oregon, Washington, and Washington State, and obviously Oregon State, but we're playing them this week. In the South, we have Utah at number 1, followed by Arizona State. Cal is in 3rd with a 1-5 record because they have 1 conference win. USC, 1-4 in conference. Arizona and UCLA. Pac-12 South, for whatever reason, always seems to be just an absolute mess. The North has the stronger teams in this game. And I would argue currently as well, though USC and UCLA could be turning some corners. We'll see. It doesn't matter. Feels like the Pac-12 South has been a little bit more of a crapshoot than the Pac-12 North, which has typically had Oregon or Stanford at the top. Washington State's thought about being in the mix a little bit. Washington's been up and down as well, but that doesn't matter. We're focused right now on the Boise State Broncos if they joined the Pac-12, and we are focused on game number 9 of Season 2, heading to Oregon State. We don't play the games, we just watch the games, we enjoy them. This is college football on ESPN College Football on twitch.tv/ShawnasaurusRex, or if you're watching this on YouTube, thanks for watching this on YouTube. You can catch this every Tuesday as part of the sports block over on twitch.tv/ShawnasaurusRex, or Saturday nights on YouTube. If you are watching this on YouTube and you like this kind of content, scroll down, subscribe, hit that bell, do all that good stuff. It makes me feel good to see those numbers go up, and they have been going up very steadily, so thank you so much for your support. It means a lot to me. People are enjoying the content and sticking around, so thank you so much. Yeah, we're going to get into to yet another game of Boise State football here. Looks like it's going to be a drizzly day in, I believe it's Corvallis, Oregon. NCAA Football 12. Going to get kickoff set for you. A lot of orange on the field today. Orange and black versus orange and blue. Oregon State and Oklahoma State should never play each other because they have the exact same letters and the exact same colors. OSU, orange and black. Here are the Oregon State Beavers. No longer using that logo. They've switched to a sleeker, more ferocious looking beaver. I don't know, it's just an annoying thing where sports teams always feel like their teams have to have very intimidating mascots. Even though you're like, it's a beaver. It's a beaver. The elephant always has to be fierce for Alabama, even though it's the cutest animal in the whole world. Here's Tom Bennett, 10 tackles, 4 deflections, 2 interceptions. He's been one of the highlights on the defensive side of the ball for Boise State. There's Wilson, one of the offensive highlights for Boise State. This was presented by Lowe's. Go build something or whatever. Boise State picking heads, it is tails. Oregon State will kick the ball and will receive in the second half. So Boise State will get the ball first, excuse me. Boise State's season has been very up and down, 5-3. Got a good win against Michigan State, and obviously the win against Stanford is huge. They looked good in both of those games, but the other games they have not looked super great. The offense has been inconsistent, and the defense has let teams stick around late into games, gain momentum, and end up winning the game. The game against Miami is the key game, the second game of the season. I thought, wow, Boise State's looking good. They're building momentum. Ran out of momentum, let Miami back into the game. Miami ended up winning that game in overtime. Now they're ranked number 7 in the country. Boise State, on the other hand, struggling to be ranked at all. That's a vicious hit at midfield by number 3 of Oregon State. We'll take a look here. That's Utley, I believe. Oof, 26 had him locked up, and he just came in and crushed him. Bounced up okay, though. And Boise State off to a good start here for their first drive into Oregon State territory already. 4:25 here in the first quarter. Hands the ball off right side. Not a whole lot of room there. Clark still the starting running back. Hasn't been nearly as effective as last year's starter, whose name I have already forgotten. Hands the ball off. Ooh, it's a fake handoff. Oh, just a miscommunication there. Bad throw. Maybe it slipped out of his hands a little bit in the rain there. That was a good play. A nice pattern there. He was wide open. If that throw is accurate, it's a nice, easy first down. Instead, the ball is overthrown, and it is an incomplete pass. The clock stops with 3:59 remaining in the first half, and it turns into a 3rd and 8. That, again, is an incomplete pass. Manson started strong there, and they just couldn't finish the drive. Stalls out just past midfield, and it'll be 4th down and 8. The punt team is on. The kick is away. Fair catch is called for. Goes into the end zone. Thompson can't believe it somehow. And Boise State will get their first possession, a little over a minute gone here, from the 20. From the shotgun. Option play left. That's a fumble. That's Bennett. That was Bennett. They focused in on him in the pregame, and he was in the perfect position. Just couldn't get the fumble recovery. Could have been a huge play there for Boise State, but no such luck for the Broncos. Instead, the Beavers survive and only get a 3-yard loss instead of a turnover. So that's good for them. 2nd down and 13 from the 17-yard line. There's a nice run off the right side. Gains 6. It'll be 3rd down and 7 here. Boise State looking to defensively get a 3 and out. Motion by number 88 back into the backfield to create an offset I. Fakes the handoff. Throws over the right side, and then he is gone. That is a touchdown for Oregon State. 10-5. End zone on a 3rd down and 7. A fantastic start for Boise State there on the first 2 downs. Number 12 finds a wide open receiver on the right side. Untouched. It'll be 67 yards. 77 yards? 77 yards. That makes more sense. It'll be 7-0. Johnson to Haley for 77 yards, 3 plays, 80 yards, 58 seconds. 21st ranked Boise State Broncos. Nope, Oregon State Beavers. I have dreams that they're ranked highly again. All the way up to the 25-yard line, so Boise State comes out for their second drive. Had a couple of good plays to start the last drive, but just couldn't maintain that momentum. Crowd comes to life in the as Boise State lines up in a single back set. That is well read defensively. That'll be a gain of 0 yards for the Boise State Broncos. Halfway through the first quarter, Manson drops back to pass. Fires over to his left. It's picked. Oh, he was going for Wilson, but he found a Beaver instead. Terrible throw there. Looks like it was a little behind Wilson when they cut that camera, or when the camera zoomed out. Just a smidge behind him, and that's going to be a pick. 7-0 Oregon State, and they get the interception deep in Boise State territory. There you see the replay. Actually, that was probably just better defense by the Oregon State Beaver there. Stuck with them the whole way and was able to make a nice play on the ball. 1st down and 10 from the 31-yard line. Boise not looking good here. Fakes the handoff. Ooh, a little wildcat action here. Finds his receiver, number 82. Ooh, that's a tight end. It'll be 1st down and 10. Allen, a little spin pass throw there. Andrews on a linebacker. Broke through the first tackle. Couldn't get a whole lot more than that, though. There's Benny Beaver. Getting a little out of frame there. Not sure what the camera's looking at here. Oh, there they go. They figured it out. I have not seen that that style of camera work before in this game. Interesting. 1st down and 10. From about the 20-yard line, maybe the 19. Picks up 5. This big number 69. Nice. Throws it up over, and it is a touchdown. Oregon State up 13-0, extra point pending. We are only 2 minutes and 15 seconds into this game. I think this game is just exceptionally quiet when it's not loud. I was checking my microphone because I was wondering why I was picking up so much like extra noise, but that's okay. It is what it is. Hopefully people like the audio switch. I don't know if it's good or bad. Oh, good. This game just has all kinds of trouble rendering that. 3-play, 32-yard drive. Took 38 seconds. They have had 6 plays. 2 of them have been for touchdowns. Both of them with wide open receivers. So Mayhew getting it up to the 29-yard line. 1st and 10 for Boise State, coming off their previous drive with an interception. Run a little delayed handoff there. Clark finds a smidgen of room off the right side. They'll bring it up to a 2nd and 8. Call 1-800-GO-BEAVS for your tickets today. Second down and 8. Fakes the handoff. Big pass. Down the middle. Wide open receiver. He's got him. 10-5. Touchdown. Diving Beaver couldn't get him. Boise State responds immediately. Manson, beautiful high arc. Beautiful spiral in the rain. Finds his receiver Brooks, who's been great so far this season. And that's an excellent response by the Boise State Broncos. Put some points on the board. Quick strike, big play. Boise State has, on the offensive side, relied a little bit too much on plays like that throughout the season. But we have a high-scoring game here in the first quarter. 21 total points. We still have 1 minute and 13 seconds to go. 2 plays, 71 yards. A very nice pass from Manson to Brooks for the touchdown. There's a nice kickoff return. Tate will get it up to the 20, 25, about the 30-yard line. By the way, the reason I was looking at my microphone was because, one, it looks like it's picking up a lot of extra audio, but two, I specifically had put it over to the side to get it out of my way when I was trying to do something. I was worried that I bumped the notch on the back. I don't think I did, but... Could just be that I'm using the PlayStation 3 and it might be a little loud. I think I have it on the right one. Third down and 15. Not really sure what happened there because I was looking at the audio. My bad. Third down and 15. 24 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Boise State's defense looking for a stop. They've given up a big touchdown on a previous third down. Then third and 15. They do a nice job at stopping. They give up 11. But they will get the ball back. 15 seconds still here in the first quarter. We'll see if they punt the ball away before the end. Or the clock strikes triple zeros. They will. Kick is away. Should be the final play of the first quarter. 1-0. It will be. The run back gets to about the 31-yard line. That's a pretty average return there for Boise State. Their special teams, specifically the punt return, not always the best. All right. 21 first quarter points there for the teams combined. 14-7. 21st ranked Oregon State leading. This is ESPN College Football presented on twitch.tv/Shawnosaurus Rex. We'll be right back after this drink of Mountain Dew. And we're back. Having a can definitely helps. Normally I'm fiddling with the lid. Oh, that was nearly another interception. Number 3 was driving hard on that ball. And we see a lot of passes that go out to the flat like that. Just stick around in the air just long enough for a defender to make a drive on the ball like that and come away with an interception. So Boise State lucky to pick up 2. Second down and 8. Dropping back. Big pass. Tried to get the animation to go. He was able to get that play action to freeze the defense on the last big pass play. That time, number 91 just absolutely a speed demon off the edge there. He was in the backfield before Manson could even get the throw cocked and ready to go. So third down and 15 from the 32-yard line. Boise State going to run a draw play here. That'll do a whole lot of nothing, and I disagree with that call. Picks up 6 and just immediately gives Oregon State the ball back. A nice return there. Up to about the 30. They'll probably mark him at the 29. Haley with a little 10-yard run back. Boise State Now on defense, drops back to pass. Oregon State. Ooh, that was in and out of the hands. That looked like that was going to be a completed pass for a first down. I am surprised he did not come down with that ball. Well, double move to the outside. Met immediately. And just comes away empty-handed there. Second down and 10. Incomplete passes, keeping this clock at a standstill. There's a nice delayed handoff up the middle. Finds a huge hole. Gets up to the 45-yard line. First and 10 here. Fantastic blocking way upfield. There's big number 69. I get a nice block there. The Beaver celebrates on the sideline, and they have a first and 10 with 3:47 in the second quarter to go. Hopefully he'll be all right. Mascot injury. Too dizzy, fell down. I formation for Oregon State, excuse me. Hands the ball off. Finds a little bit of room up the middle. 4 yards is good enough. Second down and 6. Looks like it's a second down and a long 6 here. Oh, Boise State had somebody in the backfield almost immediately but couldn't make the tackle. Good rally by the defense to hold it to a 1-yard run there for Allen. Third down and 5. As we are 2 minutes gone here in the second quarter. Boise State brings a little bit of delayed pressure. Finds Allen just across the first down marker down to about the 42, 41, 42. It's enough for a first down. Oregon State, I like running this play when I play this game. Just run the back on a little out and in. Good play, highly effective. Oregon State able to use it there to their advantage, pick up a first down. Clock will continue to run here. Drops back. Ooh, nice play there. That was a great call by the Oregon State offense. Boise State brought a lot of pressure and he was able to find just a little slip pass right there. Kevin Johnson, 6 for 7 for 127 yards. That is an excellent start. Boise State does not have any answers defensively for him. Handoff left side. Finds a little bit of room. 5 yards will make it a second and medium. Oregon State keeps churning the ball, keeps the clock moving. They do get the ball at after halftime, so that is important to note here. Almost again getting immediately in the backfield and immediately making a tackle. Number 98 just slid through the defenders. A little bit of a miscommunication there. Good read by number 51 there to come in and realize that was a broken play that was likely not going to amount to anything. So even if he's leaving his gap, still making a nice tackle for a loss of 4 yards here. Third down and 9. Be a big play here if Boise State can hold them to a field goal. Gets into the backfield. There was contact there, both on the quarterback and near the area of the reception. Incomplete pass does stop the clock, 1 minute and 39 seconds here. 4th and 9, the field goal is up. And the field goal is good. There you have it. 3 more points for the Oregon State Beavers. Very quickly skipped through all of that like someone pushed a button, but I did not. I did knock over the controller, but it is turned off because it has been more than 10 minutes. Big run back here for the Boise State Broncos, getting almost to the 25-yard line. It looks like Wilson, 5'9", from California, is banged up his knee. That's important for Boise State, considering how helpful he has been on the offensive side of the ball. Boise State comes to the line, 90 seconds to go. Oh, big run, or big throw down the right sideline into double coverage. Incomplete pass. Manson able to get the big throw off, but no one there to receive it on the other end. 17-7 here as we wind down quarter number 2. Pac-12 conference game. Finds a receiver on the right side. I believe that's Mayhew. He'll get into Beaver territory, and he'll get down to about the 40-yard line or so. Nice find by Manson. Surprised at how bad it renders in the background on the scoreboard. God, that was ugly. 17-7. Clock is still moving. Well, delayed handoff here. Don't like that call. They're going to immediately call a timeout after their terrible play call. Goes for no yards, and it wastes a timeout. So a double whammy of suck there. Trying to find a little room on the left side. Slips a tackle or two. Able to get 10 yards and make it a first down. Boise State unnecessarily burning a timeout there. They would have, if they had hurried up, just gotten to the line with minimal lost time. Instead, they take a timeout after a run. 1st and 10. Float pass over the top. Get down to the 5-yard line. I believe that's Utley. So they're making good progress. Float pass over the top into the back of the end zone. That is going to be incomplete outside of the back of the end zone. Just couldn't get the foot down. You only need one in college, and he came up with none. Throws it out of the back of the end zone. Ugly play there for Manson and the Broncos. Quickly 3rd and goal here, 48 seconds to go. A field goal still does them some good, puts them down 1 score, but you really want a touchdown here. Especially with Oregon State getting the ball after half. A run to the right side does absolutely nothing. They lose 4 yards, and that'll bring out the field goal unit. Clark somehow confused that he didn't get more yards, but a good defensive play there by Oregon State. See them go ahead and just run this down. Final play of the quarter, or of the half. They got a false start penalty. Kick is up. Kick is good. Boise State now down 17-10. 2 seconds remain here in the first half. 9-play, 69-yard drive. Took a minute and 29 seconds off the clock. Used all 3 timeouts, and the 23-yard field goal is good. 17-10, Oregon State, who will get the ball after halftime. Take a knee inside of the end zone. 1 second remaining. Interesting situation happening right here. They just couldn't quite get enough time to run off the remaining seconds of the clock. Oh, Oregon State will just run it. They'll lose about a yard, and that will do it for half number 1. Ward coming through with the tackle. Beavers have been in control for the entire time. It is 17-10. Oregon State with possession when we come back. This is ESPN College Football on twitch.tv/Shawnosaurus Rex.
Boise State will be kicking off to start the second half.
Just use a picture of the mascot for the thumbnail, you know? Fielded at the goal line. Brings it up to the 24-25 yard line. Nice little run back there. Boise State, this is a big defensive possession for them as we take a look at the game track for Oregon State's offense. Big pass play led to an easy touchdown. Another nice touchdown immediately following a turnover. Brooks and the Broncos responded to that second touchdown with a touchdown of their own. Both teams tacked on a field goal as the first half ended. We are looking at a 17-10 game. Mutes for burps. Oregon State shifts into an offset I. Trying to find a little room on that right side. No such luck.
That brings up
3rd down and 6. Boise State looking for a stop here. Oregon State hoping to extend the drive. We'll hand off again. Oregon State getting very conservative there, not even putting the ball in the air once. And instead they'll just go 3 and out. They'll gain 6 yards, and they will give Boise State the ball back with an opportunity to tie. Boise State kicked a field goal to make it the 7-point game with about 5 seconds remaining. Fielded at the 27, gets to about the 33. That's a typical Boise State punt return. 1:06 comes off the clock for the Oregon State Beavers, who are the 21st ranked team in the country. Boise State looking to spoil. They were as high as 15 or so. I don't remember exactly what they started. Boise State was pretty highly ranked earlier this season. It's been a rough one, though. Clark finding some nice room there. Off the right side. It'll be a 1st down and 10 from the 47-yard line. Offset I for Boise State. Play action pass. Manson looking deep. Finds somebody crossing over the middle. That is Mayhew. That'll be a nice play there. Took a second to develop, but gets it in there between 3 defenders. They'll be inside the 40-yard line in Oregon State territory. 1st down and 10. Oh my goodness, what a run by Clark up the middle. He'll get inside the 30 down to the 25. This might be his best game of the season. They had another player, Garcia, I believe. Boise State had to sub him in after Clark, got injured, and Garcia ran very well. Clark now having a very good game, and that was nearly intercepted. My apologies, I bumped the table with my wrist trying to scratch my elbow. You know how it goes. 17-10 here. Boise State looking to tie. Mayhew dropping, looking, firing, and finding his man over the middle down at about the 7-yard line. 7 for 14, 178 yards. Had the interception earlier in the game. Has at least a touchdown pass. Well, has 1 touchdown pass because they only have 10 points. Because I looked at the wrong score. Clark trying to find a little bit of room. Not a whole lot doing there. They are 3 yards away from pay dirt. Oregon State looking to keep him out of the end zone again. Mayhew drops back. I said his name wrong. It's Manson. His name is Manson. And it's been Manson the whole time. The whole season. 3rd down and goal. Bringing in all the bigs, looking for some room off the left side. Clark can't find it. And he might be injured. So we might be seeing the backup running back here. So they're going to go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. I formation, drops back to pass. Manson can't get the ball out of his hands. He takes a big sack there. Who's that big number 95? Oh no, 55. Slipped through. Slithered his way to the sack, and Manson just could not get the ball out of his hands. Garcia came in. I thought they would throw the ball to him or have him run it off the left side, but no such luck. So keep that in the back of your head as we move through the remainder of this game. Took a lot of time off that clock. Almost 2 minutes to come away with 0 points. 17-10 is the score. Allen finds 5 yards, 2nd down. Coming up for Oregon State, starting deep in their own territory. Started at the 7-yard line after the sack. Boise State jumped the snap. Nice stop there. Oregon State still has not thrown the ball yet. They've had 5 offensive plays here in the second half, and every single one of them has been a run. 3rd down and 4. Again, handing the ball off. There he finds some room off the right side. He'll get up to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10, Oregon State. Oh, was the quarterback? Is it a different quarterback? Is that the problem? I don't think it is. No, number 12, okay. They showed number 2, and I guess that threw me off for some reason. So 2nd down and 11 coming up here for the Beavers after the 1-yard loss. 1 minute remaining here in the third quarter. Oregon State still just 7 runs, no passes. There's finally a pass. Throws it over the left side, finds a man near midfield, and that'll be 1st and 10 for Oregon State. This is exactly what the Beavers need. Johnson moving around just a little bit. Nice throw there. Gets it in front of his receiver to run into it and carry the pile forward for a few extra yards. But what Oregon State here, I think, is what they need is this long, methodical drive. Put this game away. Don't let Boise State have an opportunity. They kind of blew it, not going for that field goal. There's a fake handoff. And there, again, you have that weird glitch. You had, I believe it was 37 there. For whatever reason, when you run the option like that, the computer does not read it super well on the outside. We've seen a couple of times some big runs ripped off because a player is just frozen in place. Luckily for Boise State, another player came up and made the tackle, so not that big of a deal. Missed tackle there by the Broncos. And who's that? Allen. He'll find 8 yards or so to set up a 3rd down and 1. 3rd down, long 1 here. That will conclude the third quarter. Oregon State's driving. Boise State had an opportunity at the doorstep. Couldn't cash in. As the fourth quarter unfolds, stick around. This is ESPN College Football on twitch.tv/ShaunosaurusRex. We'll be right back after this drink of Mountain Dew. Welcome back to the fourth quarter of action. 5 minutes to determine a winner. They absolutely got the Boise State defense to jump on the end there. Surprisingly, it wasn't a penalty, and it's going to end up being a fumble. Boise State recovers at midfield. Oh my goodness. Boise State jumped on the end here. I don't know how much of the play we'll see, but they got stacked up and forced a fumble. Oregon State dropped the ball earlier on a pitch, and Boise State wasn't able to jump on it, but they do jump on the second fumble that Oregon State had. And the booth is going to take a look at it. I don't know what they're going to see. I have the itchiest nose in the whole world. Oh, he's going to be down. It's still a good play by Boise State. I don't think they're going to... They won't get the fumble return, or recovery, excuse me. Oh, it's a 1st down. They're going to give him the progress. Oh, no. Boise State. That turnover got taken away, so the defense has to come back out on the field. Dropped pass by Oregon State. Stops the clock. Remains 2nd down. Or remains 10 yards. 2nd down, though. From the 39-yard line, 38-yard line. Oregon State, single back formation. Now at the time when you think that they would run it, they're getting pass happy. There's another fumble. That one's recovered again by Boise State. And inside the 30-yard line, they'll take over, about the 27 or so. Be curious to see this replay as well. They just overturned a turnover. That shouldn't be a fumble. We'll see if the booth takes a look at it. Boise State. Apparently Oregon State ate a bunch of Butterfingers in the locker room, and now it's starting to affect the game.
The call on the field is under review.
Call on the field is under review. I'm assuming that we're going to see the same call that we saw last time. That he was very clearly down. Elbow down, ball still in possession there. Campbell down. I mean, it's pretty bang bang. It is overturned. So Boise State has had 2 plays, 2 turnovers reversed on them on this drive alone. Oregon State maintains possession of the ball, comes out at an I formation, hands the ball off on a little bit of a delay, finds a little room up the middle. 7-yard gain, 2nd down and 3.
That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
17-10. Twice now, it's looked like Boise State is going to come away with the momentum and an opportunity to tie the game, and instead the officials have said, incorrectly said, no. Wildcat. They don't respect his throwing ability, even though he did throw for, I believe, a first down earlier in the game. They came all in for that. Trying to trick Boise State. They run a nice defensive set there. Get themselves to a 3rd down and 4. Drop back to pass. Fires right at the first down marker. That'll be a 1st and 10. Just enough. That'll give Oregon State a fresh set of downs, and we'll keep this clock churning as soon as the chains are reset. 3:40 to go here in the 4th quarter. Boise State's never led in this game. Fell down 14 quickly. Their defense has had 3 opportunities at fumbles. They've recovered 2 of them that have been immediately overturned. And it's just been a bit of a mess here for the Boise State Broncos. Defensively, they're going to jump off sides here. So we're going to see a half the distance to the goal. 2nd down and 2. Second time they've gotten Boise State to jump on this drive. They did not, I believe, call a penalty the first time. They did. Didn't matter. Ended up being a fumble that wasn't recovered, or was recovered and then was overturned. It was a whole mess. Offset I here. Running a little power pitch to that side. Slips a tackle. Nice defense by Boise State. Only gives up a yard. It'll be 3rd down and 1. Under 3 minutes to go here. Again, the Wildcat formation. Running this clock down just as low as they can get it. They're right on the doorstep. They can kick this to a 2-score game regardless. Boise State did not take the field goal. Remember that. They went for it on a 4th and goal. Did not work out in their favor. They almost get a delay a game penalty. Snap it at the exact perfect moment. Runs into his own player. That's the only player that touches him. Easy touchdown for the Oregon State Beavers, who now lead 23-10. 2:32 to go. Boise State has shown that they can strike quickly. It's just their defense has not been able to get stops. They've had 2 turnovers taken away from them. 68-yard, 14-play drive. Took almost, or over 4.5 minutes. It's an incredibly long time for them to score a touchdown. Boise State not so lucky. Came away with zilch. So either way, they'd still need 2 touchdowns. The criticism or the argument would be if they only gave up the field goal, then it becomes more of a question. Banson's going to get sacked for a loss of 8. They'll run into the hurry-up mode. That animation takes so long for Boise State, or for any of the quarterbacks, honestly, to get that deep throw off. Fires out to the sideline. Incomplete pass. Manson off the fingertips there, and just can't get a throw to be complete. Down 14 here. Boise State likely falling out of the Pac-12 championship contention. Fires down the right side over the defender. Nice play there to get a first down right at the 2-minute mark. Inside Beaver territory, down to the 45-yard line. Oh, almost got Oregon State to jump there. Bringing a little bit of pressure. Fires over to the right side. That should be another first down. Quickly to the line again. 1:51 remaining. Maybe this is where Boise State excels. Fast pace. Don't overthink it. Right over the middle. Don't like that play call. I'll hurry to the line. Keep those timeouts in your pocket. Snaps the ball. Fires over to the left. A little float pass gives his receiver enough time, and that's a touchdown. give his receiver enough time to get under it and find the hole in the defense and go for 6. Oh my goodness. Reached out just enough to get that ball. We're not done yet. Oregon State. 1 first down should end the game for them. Boise State. Kicking the extra point, excuse me. It's up. It's good. 24-17. Now, I kick it deep. I would kick it deep. 31-yard pass from Manson to Mayhew. 6-play, 76-yard drive. Took 56 seconds off the clock. You have your full allotment of timeouts. The onside kick, if it fails, puts them in pretty good range for a field goal. I don't like this call. Oregon State cleanly recovers. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line. A first down will end it for Oregon State. Boise State still would have needed the 2 touchdowns, so interesting decision. There's a nice play and a timeout. Boise State quickly. 1:29 to go, 2nd down and 9. Snaps the ball, hands off, finds a lane. Boise State will hold them to only an 8-yard gain, 3rd down and 1. This is it. First down ends it. They're going to run a pitch outside. He threw it. He slipped through the tackle out of bounds. 1st and 10. Oregon State is going to escape. 24-17. That was exactly the play you wanted. That was a great opportunity for Boise State there. He threw it back like 3 yards, which gave Boise State an opportunity to at least make contact there, but just couldn't wrap up and get him down. Oregon State, they'll hand the ball off left side. Gains 6, 2nd down and 4. Boise State burns their final timeout. It is all over. 2nd down and 4. Boise State's going to lose 2 in a row. They'll drop to 5 and 4. Oregon State will move to 6 and 1. Allen just pouring it on at this point. It'll be 1st and goal. For the Beavers. 24-17. Victory formation here in Reser Stadium. They make great deviled egg potato salad. Go buy some. Eat a bunch of it because you're sad that Boise State lost. Or eat it to celebrate that Oregon State won, whichever your choice of fandom. Reser. Eat some potato salad. Or whatever they make. I don't know. The kneel down will do it. The clock strikes 0. Boise State falls to Oregon State 24-17. Boise State never really in this game. They scored late to make it interesting. I disagree with the onside kick call. However, they did force a 3rd down, so it was kind of a moot point. But I think in that situation, I think you play field position. You have your full allotment of timeouts. You don't want to put Oregon State in a position where they can kick a field goal, make it a 10-point game, 2-score game anyway. So I think it's an interesting conundrum to be like, well, kick it deep. Hope we can stop them. We'll still get the ball back with a 7-point lead. And onside kicks are just so unsuccessful. Like they so rarely they work out in the benefit of the team kicking the onside kick. So that'll do it for game number 9. We are 75% done with the season here. We've got a couple more games. We still have Oregon on the docket. We still have Washington State on the docket. Player of the game, Kevin Johnson, 9 for 12, 157 yards. A couple of touchdowns. We'll turn off the old webcam here. We'll watch Manson clap his hands. As we'll take a look at some of the plays here. Sullivan just got beat off the line there. And that was a easy touchdown. That was on a 3rd and 7 early in the game. Let's game is just so quiet. It's at like negative 10.4 decibels and it's still very quiet. Wonder if maybe fixing the Elgato would do it. I don't know how people do it. They do it coolly. Nice touchdown there by Oregon State. That was following a turnover. Manson did come back on the play action pass here. Found that guy, whose name I'm completely blanking on, for the touchdown. Manson again, throwing it deep down the left side. That one was to Mayhew. Incredible play there, just inside of 2 minutes to make it a 1-score game, make it a little more respectable. Here's your screenshots. He's out of bounds in that play. That's kind of a cool action shot. Not great photos this time around, but that is okay. Before we head on out of here, we will take a look at the stats. I gotta pick up my controller. Hang on, I got it. And now I have to turn it on. Alright, got that. Scroll down to game stats, player stats, and quickly look at these. 11 for 20, 262 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception for Manson. Rushing wise, Clark had one of his better games of the season, 12 attempts, 61 yards, 5-yard average. Manson pegged with negative 21 yards, good for him. Mayhew, 3 receptions, 82 yards, a touchdown. Utley, 2 for 40. Brooks, 2 for 85 and a touchdown. Long of 69, noise. Carter, 2 for 42. Tillman, 1 for 11. And Jefferson, 1 for 2. On the defensive side of the ball, we will look at the sacks. Singleton and Wright each had 1, and no interceptions to speak of. Tom Bennett, though, just a good player. Good player. Probably should have had a fumble recovery, early in that game, but alas, he did not. He was in perfect position, but just couldn't muster the ball. So there you go. Boise State will drop to 5-4, heading on into final stretch of games here. I believe it's Oregon, Washington, and Washington State. 2 of those I think are at home. So we'll see a lot more of the blue coming up over the next 3 weeks. We'll see what happens here as the end of the season nears. Boise State keeps it close, but comes up short against Oregon State. There you have it. If you like this kind of content, again, be sure to subscribe to the channel, ring the bell. If you want to watch it live Tuesday nights, twitch.tv/Shaunosaurus Rex is part of the sports block that happens over there. So there you have it. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next week. See if the Broncos can rebound. They need to win a couple of games here to get bowl eligible and maybe save their coach's job. Tune in next week for another exciting installment of What If Boise State Joined the Pac-12. Thank you for watching.